Happy Thursday. It's January 26th, 2023. And from the home studio, Middletown, Delaware, I'm Marshal Manlove from Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. This being a special interview edition of our show. And shortly, we will meet members of the Odessa Delaware High School boys basketball team and their head coach, Brian Needs. And the Ducks are off to a good start here. Dare I say, a flying good start? Hey, do ducks even fly? I don't even know. We'll find out here shortly. Before we meet them, though, I would like everybody to know that this is brought to you today, as usual, by me, Marshal Manlove, stage hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you are having, please consider my stage hypnosis show, details about which you can find at marshalmanlove.com. And special thanks go out to my friends at Jazzercise in Middletown. One of the proprietors there runs a very active Facebook group page for parents of high school athletes. They are kind enough to post up links to the videos I produce in that group room. And just one more thing, if you don't mind. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home in Delaware, Maryland, or Pennsylvania, I can help you out. I'm licensed to sell real estate in all 3 states. Find out about my real estate doings at marshalmanlove.boxroach.com. Now, hopefully, when I press this next button, my guests will appear. And there they are, the Ducks of Odessa High School. And we will meet them. Just press this little button here. Yeah. All right. There we go. Gentlemen, welcome. Right above my head there to the upper right corner of the Zoom screen, which is what I use to do these interviews, is head coach Brian Needs. Welcome, Coach. Thanks for making arrangements to bring yourself and some of your star players there along with you here today.
Mr. Marshall, thank you for having us. And Ducks do fly definitely at Odessa, and we brought you 4 that fly extremely high with over 3.5 GPA. So thank you for having us.
All right. So smart and athletically gifted as well. So let's meet your players. Let's start with Gabe. Gabe, introduce yourself, your whole name, what grade you in, how old you are.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Obaseime. I'm in 10th grade, and I'm 16 years old.
All right. Henry, you're up next. Introduce yourself same way, please.
My name is Henry Nyasagare. I'm 16 years old. I'm number 13 on the Odessa Ducks.
And Jack?
I'm Jack Matyger. I'm 16. I'm a sophomore at Odessa, and I'm number 10.
All right, I'm glad you're adding your numbers in there, too. Jordan, you too?
Hi, I'm Jordan Earl, junior, number 0 on the team, also team captain.
So this is technically the second varsity season for the Ducks, relatively new school in the Appoquinimink School District. And Coach, how long have you been coaching this team?
This is the 3rd year in existence, and this is our 3rd year coaching and playing as well. Like I said, freshman level, and now the last 2 have been varsity seasons.
So you are off to a flying start indeed this year. Something positive is definitely happening there at the Odessa Athletic Department, considering that it is difficult for any new program to have any kind of relative success early on. You guys are, let's see, it looks like 9-4 already. Is that correct? Am I correct?
That is correct, yes, sir.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you are on a 6-game winning streak here. Congratulations. So it is tough because you don't have any seniors on the team, but at the same time, you have to play against teams which might mostly be comprised of seniors. And of course, that doesn't take away anything from the talent of those that you have. And obviously, they must be talented because they are having this kind of success. But talk about what it was like for you to start a program from scratch there at Odessa.
No, it's a great question, and it's one that we take very seriously. So started from the foundation up, and like you said, for success to happen, you have to have leadership in terms of integrity. And the juniors that we have, led by Jordan Earl, Zion Dunn, Ethan Burrows, and Amari Whittington have really set the tone for that. We started at the freshman level, but really wanted to build with integrity, doing things the right way, not cutting the corners, holding people accountable. And it has really, Jordan Earl and company have led and done a tremendous job in the face of much adversity throughout.
So talk about some of that diversity that you have had to overcome so far.
Just dealing, like you said, lack of size, lack of depth at a young age. We started last year at the varsity level, so all the guys on the screen and then the 7 back at home, first year varsity as 9th and 10th graders. So that's a huge deficit to start at, and came out of the gate strong and battled. And like I said, led by our team captains in Jordan Earl and Jackson Matyger on down. And they just then dealing with the community and with voices, and everybody has an opinion, and just continuing to ride the course no matter what.
So let's go around and meet the guys a little bit more in depth here. Gabe, tell me something about yourself. What do you like about basketball? How long you've been playing basketball? What have been some of your highlights of the year so far?
I've been playing basketball since I was like around the age of 6 years old. Like what mostly I like about basketball is like how much like of a community game it is. Like how you can go anywhere, you can go play basketball and pick up a basketball. And one of my favorite highlights is going to Pittsburgh last year in the summer with Odessa High School. It was definitely a growing moment for all of us, and it made me grow closer to all my teammates during that moment.
Yeah, good answer. Yeah, you can pretty much play basketball anywhere there's a rim. It's not like you can play hockey anywhere. You need ice. Right? Yeah. Henry, same question for you. How long have you been playing? What do you like about it? And what's been one of your highlights so far?
My name is Henry. I haven't really been playing basketball for that long.
Oh, really?
I started in middle school and just kept on improving since then. Probably like what I like about basketball is just watching the ball go through the hoop. I mean, it's just a relaxing, satisfying moment. And probably my best highlights was getting the first dunk of Odessa history.
Ah, congratulations. And when did that occur?
It was actually the first game of the season versus Tatnall.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So talk about the play then. I mean, that is a future trivia answer there at Odessa High School, right? Who had the first dunk ever? Like 50 years from now, your name's going to come up as a possible answer to a trivia question. So talk about the play a little bit.
I mean, it was a close game. Got the steal, and I just went up. The energy was crazy, though.
That's awesome. Was it in front of a home crowd?
Nah, it was away.
Ah.
Wish it was home, though.
That's all right. So have you had many dunks since then?
Somewhat.
A few? Here and there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, good. Who else dunks on the team?
Jordan sometimes.
Okay.
Jalen, who's not here right now, and Amari Whittington.
I'll tell you what, when I was in high school a long time ago, dunks were few and far between, right? So, I mean, we're talking over 40 years ago, of course, right? But players are getting so much bigger, so much stronger. The physical evolution is very interesting to watch. Even with the girls, I mean, they're not really dunking yet, but to have three or four guys that dunk on a team, that's pretty amazing. Jack, a little bit more about yourself. How old are you? What grade are you in?
I'm 16. I'm a sophomore, and I've been playing competitive since like 6th grade, I think. I've always played like I always played pickup or whatever, but I started playing competitive in 6th grade. And favorite team memory, I'll probably say with Gabe was Pitt. I think Pitt, it kind of like set the foundation for us in terms of like we were close last year, but after that Pitt trip, like we really came back brothers, and it's starting to translate now. Even though it was over the summer, come season time, we're all like we know where each other wants the ball on the court, but off the court, we also like we're there for each other, and it brought us a lot closer.
Awesome. And how tall are you, Jack?
6 foot.
Okay. And what position do you play?
Like small forward, shooting guard.
Okay. Any other sports you play?
Yeah, actually play soccer. I played soccer growing up, and then freshman year I didn't play because I wanted to make sure my grades were straight for basketball. And then after freshman year, I decided to play, so I play soccer and basketball.
How was the Duck soccer team?
We're pretty good. We finished. I don't remember what our exact record was, but I think we finished either right at 500 or it was right. It was somewhere around 500.
Yeah, that's good. Still a new program. No seniors on that team either. Jordan Earl, how old are you? What grade are you in there, Jordan?
I'm 18. I'm a junior. I started playing basketball when I was like relatively 4. I was very young. Basketball has always been around the house. You know, I got a lot of siblings who played basketball growing up, so it definitely had to hand me the ball. My favorite memory with the team from this season would definitely have to be Conrad. It was the definition of like a good win for us. It definitely set the tone for us earlier in the season. Everyone came together, we battled hard, and we won it in front of everyone at the house, at the pond of Odessa. So it was a good win.
Oh, so are you calling it the pond there? I didn't realize that. Yeah, awesome. And so you're one of the captains, or is there more than one captain? Or
There's more than one captain.
Okay, so who else is captain? Either of the three of you captain? Jack is? Okay.
Jack is captain, Henry's the captain, and Tyshawn Wilborn is the captain.
Okay. So, Jordan, as one of the captains, what are some of your responsibilities as captain on the team?
They definitely lead 100% of the time. You know, there's always got to be an expectation as a captain to always be a role model to, especially my teammates, but also to the community of Odessa High School. As one of the most known people in the school, you just got to always be leading the way for the young generation coming up.
So, Coach, this the fact that the soccer team, I know we're off basketball here for just a second, had a 500 record. I know the volleyball team, same situation there. They had a winning record. So something's happening at the school. Somebody's making good coaching hires there, because for all these programs to have this success, it starts with you, the head coaches, the people that you choose as assistants, and also somebody in the administration who not only hires well, but is able to motivate a staff of coaches. Tell me what you think I'm onto or not onto there when I say that.
No, and I think you're 100% in terms of a great question. Volleyball was 9-6. Soccer had big wins against Brandywine and the 500 record. Football improved to 500 and went to the state tournament. It's specifically in the hiring process, and Mr. Perry, Dr. Bryan, and Dr. Pritchard really focused on hiring people, again, integrity-based, people that are going to try to build the right way. And none of us are perfect, but I think the foundation of trying to build the right way up, and with our captains leading and setting the example, it just has kind of snowballed. And like I said, our enrollment's up to 937 kids this year, and so I see nothing but a bright future for Odessa.
900, really? Wow, I got there fast. I didn't realize that. So yeah, you're right on the edge of Division I school then, as far as the old way of doing it.
Let me elaborate on that. Yeah, we're going to Flight A next year due to enrollment, so we'll be well over, probably close to 1,100. So that will bump us up to Flight A.
Wow. So then you're going to be in direct competition in the same conference with Middletown and Appoquinimink then. Yeah, I noticed they weren't on your schedule. Have you had a hard time making your schedule because you're new still?
Definitely not a hard time. I mean, teams definitely initially wanted to play us because you look at the schedule like, hey, it's an easy win. But we kind of really strategically built the schedule to win. Outside of Flight B, which it was already in stone, we wanted to win games and build confidence. So yeah, teams have been willing to play us.
Okay. And let's see. Now these days, compared to when I was younger, and I have to bring up those comparisons because they're they're important. It talks about how the games and the level of competition have progressed. So this question is kind of about nutrition, really. And what do you guys do, if anything, special regarding what you eat while you're competing, while you're practicing, maybe the day of a game, before a game, something like that? Does anybody work on your nutrition, or you just pretty much, because you're still young guys with speedy metabolisms, can eat pretty much anything you want?
Go ahead, Jordan. Elaborate on that, because you're doing a great job with that right now.
Usually when you think about eating and stuff, it depends on your sport. But like, since we're in basketball, we usually try to stay on our proteins and make sure we're very hydrated throughout the season.
Okay. And one of the other things about successful athletes and programs that I find out about, know about, I talk about because I help athletes enhance performance myself, are rituals and little habits that people have to kind of keep their mind focused in one way or another. And basketball is one of those sports where muscle memory is very, very important, and the ability to concentrate during pressure-packed moments are important. But do you guys have any of those little habits or routines, rituals that you go through either before a game, during a game, like maybe at the free throw line or something like that? Gabe, I'll go to you with that one.
Usually, just to get my mind right, I usually just try to pray before like any games or something like that, or like when I wake up in the morning, I try to pray and just talk to my family about it, and like just not think about the game, more think about how I'm gonna play. I'm just not usually worried about it, but yeah.
Jack, how about you?
Yeah, for sure. I think going into to the games with like a free mind is big for me. Like, the more I think, it's the more like I'm not gonna play the way I need to play. So I like to go out there and just play the game. So before, I just like to listen to music, whatever, and just try to clear my mind before the games.
Henry, how about you? You have a good luck charm or anything like that?
Nah.
No? Okay.
Well, when it comes to ritual, yeah, you could really say that we kind of have ritual. You know, before the game, you just joke around, talk, and then once time to get into the locker room for the game, you get serious, pray, and then it's time to go work.
Jordan, how about you?
Yeah, pretty much I just do the same thing. I pray. I usually about a week or a couple of days before the game, I'll watch some old documentaries on some NBA players like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. You know, try to key in what they do, focus and be tunnel vision towards the game.
It definitely helps to watch people who have been successful at what you do, right? To try to pattern them in some way. So, Coach, talk about these guys a little bit. Some personal anecdotes, anything like that you want to add about them, and then so we get to know them a little bit better from your perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll start with Jordan, so I can pick on Jordan. Came in as a freshman, willing to lead, again, sacrifice, do whatever it takes. He doesn't like to take charges, though, Mr. Marshall. I got to tell you the truth. On the court, he just shies away from it. But his heart and his integrity have definitely set the tone for our program and the school. His GPA is up in the high threes. So really, he's looking at a Division I college potentially here in the next year and a half. So awesome. I'm incredibly proud. Looking at Jackson Matyger, Jackson is our second captain, and he came in as a ninth grader and was named captain because of his incredible leadership, sacrifice, putting other people first, 3+ GPA. He does all the intangibles. Now, he's willing to take charges, and he actually was just concussed at our charter game because he did take a charge that they didn't call. And so he's now in the recovery protocol. So I'm proud of him as well.
Attaboy.
Looking at Henry's sitting at like a 3.8 GPA. Like he told you in the beginning, he has not played much basketball other than middle school on up, and his talent, he has grown exponentially within the last year. And anybody that knows anything about basketball can clearly see it. And they all want to give him advice now because of the growth that he's put in and the work that he's put in. So first dunk in Ducks history, and the future is really bright for him.
Yeah.
And then Gabe, Abe is a critical component and piece to our family and to our team. He leads, whether he's in the game, whether he's in practice, whether he's supporting us on the bench. Phenomenal job of rebounding, playing good defense, and his GPA sitting at least a 3.7. So these four guys that are here today have set the tone for the program.
Fantastic. Gabe, take a look at Jack there and tell me something interesting, funny, or positive about him.
Something funny about Jack is he just always likes to like in practice he always likes to get at somebody. Like he's always aggressive on like even on offense or defense, but he'll always like go at anybody. He doesn't care about nothing about that. And that's what I think like is funny or like interesting about Jack. Like he's just very he pushes, makes the words come out of you, and makes you push to become better.
That's a good anecdote for sure. Jack, same question for you, but about Henry.
Henry, I'm sorry the dogs are barking. Henry's that guy that's always got a smile on his face at practice. And he's going, at the end of the day, he's going to work hard when he's on the court. But at the end of the day, he's the type of guy who, if he picks up a foul that he knows is dumb on his part, you'll look at him, he'll just start smiling. He's just one of those guys. He makes the locker room better. He makes the team better. And he can jump pretty high, too.
Yeah, Henry does have an award-winning smile there, doesn't he? Look at him. Look at that smile right there. That's it. Yeah. Just give him a certificate for that. Henry, same question for you, but about Jordan.
Jordan, he's like a big brother to me. I look up to him. In games, in practice, whatever, I always try to go at him because I know that he's going to push me to my best. And I always try to compete with him, but sometimes I just can't catch up with him. He's just that good.
And Jordan, same question for you. You have Gabe.
Man, Gabe's a character, man. Gabe's a funny guy. But when it comes to basketball, he's a serious dude. Gabe definitely does hustle on the boards. He takes charges. He's a big guy, so he definitely be taking a lot of them. Gabe's always looking to improve. Sometimes, he wasn't able to shoot free throws, but now he's knocking them down with ease. He's definitely probably one of the most developed guys we have on the team, and I'm just very proud of Gabe.
Well said. So, Jordan, sticking with you there, talk about your coach, what he means to you, and your teammates and the program in general.
And Coach Nee's been there for everybody since day one, since I was a freshman. It was definitely his ideals. He wanted to create a family, and that's what we created here at Odessa High. He created a family. He made sure to push us to be not only good as players, but good off the court as well, to make sure we learn morals of life and then stay on top of us of our grades and our behavior issues. He let us know that anything in life is not free, and he made it important to us to learn lessons on and off the court.
Yeah, I can tell why you guys are having the success that you're having here. I can't wait to see what happens for you the rest of this year and then next year as well. Hey, Coach, fill in any blanks for me, anything that I might have missed, that maybe a question that's in your head like that you say to yourself, I wish we'd ask me this question or that question. Go ahead, take that opportunity to complete that for me.
And as I talked to you in the pre-show notes, like I said, they brought home the first two trophies in the school history. So it was imperative that Jordan, as that founding leader, put the trophy in the showcase. So just if you could ask our guys one question about what's their aspirations for this year, I would love to hear that from them.
All right, we'll do that. We'll start with Gabe. What are your goals for this year, Gabe? Personally, professionally, whatever. When I say professionally, I mean about the team, but personally, professionally.
I think probably professionally, like I want our whole team just to get like at least like top 10 in the state of Delaware, honestly, because I'm feeling confident in our team. We're looking nice this year, and I just love these guys, man. Yeah, that's all.
All right, Jack.
Yeah, as a team, I think we're playoff mindset. We know it's not going to be easy. We knew coming into the year it wasn't going to be easy. I think one thing we kind of embraced is like the underdog title. Being a school with no seniors, a lot of people count us out, but I think finally we're starting to turn some heads. But at the end of the day, we just want to keep playing. We love each other and we believe in each other. We don't really care what other people think. We're just going to go out there. We're going to play our game, and and we're hoping playoff mentality. And once we get into the playoffs, I think we like us. We know what we can do, and I think that if we stay out of our own way, we're going to be a scary team.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule. Provided everybody stays healthy and motivated, there's not going to be any problem getting into the playoffs. So then it's a matter of seeding and your matchups, and hopefully you just grow along the way between now and then and get hot, right? Henry, same question for you. What are some of your goals, like personally, professionally, for the year here?
Other than making the playoffs, I mean, Flight B championship, because it's our last year in Flight B, so we only get one more chance. We gotta get it.
Yeah, I think you have a good shot at that so far. You beat Concord, I see. What else is in there? You got to take on Brandywine. You got a bunch of those games coming up here: Brandywine, McCain, Mount Pleasant, and all. Yeah. Hey, so, Jordan, same question for you. What are some of your goals personally, professionally, for the balance of the year here?
Some goals, like I think everyone wants to make playoffs for sure. Me personally, I just want to make sure that Odessa, everyone is now turning their heads and like, oh, Odessa, that's our school. I think a lot of people just like these recent years just been ignoring us, and I don't think, not only me, but I think the team doesn't like being ignored. So I think it's just important for us to make a statement this year, not only in basketball, not only in football, not only in volleyball, but as a community as a whole, to get that recognition from Delaware that we so hardly work for.
Yeah, and then success breeds more success too after that, and more people are going to want to come there too, especially in district, right? So, and with 5 schools in the district, and there's a lot of places people can go. You can choice in right, any one of those schools there, Coach, I believe.
You absolutely can, and then there's a cutoff date and a time period for sure. But yes, yeah.
Yeah, so it helps the school to succeed, right? I mean, it should go without saying, but just said it, right? So you want to draw as many people in there and continue to build on what you've been building so far. All right, gentlemen, it has been an honor and a pleasure to meet all of you, and I appreciate the time that you were able to carve out of your schedules to come talk with me here today. I wish you continued success, and I hope. And I'm a fan of the Ducks. I don't live that far away, so and I like new programs. The school's beautiful over there. Everybody's nice. I like to see good people, nice people succeed, and it's exciting to watch, actually. So I do wish you the best of success. All right, gentlemen, again, thank you. Wave goodbye to our growing fan base here at Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports. As I said, I'm going to hit this end button here shortly, and we will part ways. So good luck in your game tomorrow against Brandywine, and then you won't play again until next Friday. So, but best of luck. All right, gentlemen, have a great day. Thanks again. The Odessa Duck basketball team head coach Brian Needs. Special thanks go out to my wonderful, beautiful wife, Dawnie M., my friends Joey V. and Tommy K., supporters from day one. You can support the show simply by subscribing wherever you find these videos. If you have any information that you would like to send to me, including a recommendation for an interview, one like we just did there, just reach out to me at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Marshal Manlove, and now from the home studio in Middletown, Delaware, I bid you farewell. Have a great day.